Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. Now it's real time, sponsored by the Mill Casino.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got Dominic Aiello from Kershaw Knives here in the studio talking about, well, that factory tour that we just did. Hopefully you enjoyed that video clip. We've got more that we'll be showing you of that because there's some pieces here that are just super cool, let alone, I mean, if you geek out on this kind of stuff like I do, trust me, you're going to want to see it. You're a deer hunter, you're an elk hunter. When you are successful, which I'm sure you're successful every year. Rifle hunter or bow hunter?
Rifle.
I won't hold that against you. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. But what knives do you like to use when you're breaking them down? Because everybody kind of has their own, what they kind of gravitate to. You know, like, is it a cutting or a gutting blade? Is it a fixed blade? Is it a replaceable blade? What is it that you like to use?
I carry 3 different knives in my pack.
Okay.
The Lone Rock RBK2, which is a replaceable blade knife.
Okay.
The Deschutes Caper and the Deschutes Skinner.
So the replaceable blade knife, and then you can see that there. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet. I'm going to put that on the list there for you, Dom. With extra blades, please. Yeah. Because I need them. I like to go through lots of those blades. I know some people think it's cool to go, well, how many deer and elk can I do with one blade? That's dumb. That's why you got RBK, replaceable blade knife, everybody. Swap them out. By the way, it's a lot safer when they're sharp as they can be. Deschutes Skinner, and then the other one was the Deschutes Caper. Now, out of those 3 knives, obviously you have 3 very, very different knives. You got the replaceable blade, more of a Skinner, and then, of course, that Caper. Is there a reason why you carry those 3 as opposed? Because there's other models that you guys make. Why do you gravitate to those ones?
Well, the replaceable blade knife, that's obvious.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But the Skinner and the Caper, one's great for skinning. One's great for more detail work. I do carry a pocket knife with me always as well, but just for cleaning up after the fact, it's way easier to clean a fixed blade than it is a folder.
Oh, okay, yeah, good point, sure. So even with the replaceable blade part, you still got to clean the hinge and everything else.
Yeah. Plus, that way when somebody's with me, I have something else to hand to them. They can do other
get
work.
to work.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a team sport. Kenny, I say that because every time I kill a deer, he's got to help me drag the thing out of there. Okay, so 3 different knives, and I think a lot of us that are out there in the woods, if we're lucky enough to be successful, understand that you have to have more than one knife. So the replaceable blade is, again, obvious. I mean, you can really break down, you can do the whole thing with one of those knives if you really wanted to, but the advantage of having that Skinner and then the Caper is that it's a little bit more in your hand, and like you said, it's easier to clean up.
Skinner, I mean, it's got a nice big belly on the blade, so it's great for skinning, get, you know, all the skin off the meat, and then when you go to the technical work, breaking down the meat, different muscle groups, the Caper's great for that, or the replaceable blade knife, you get right along the muscle groups real easy.
Sure. And are they, you know, not that they're going to get dull, but they're a knife. They're going to dull out. Are they relatively easy to sharpen?
They're D2 blade steel, so they are a little tougher than, say, for example, 8CR.
But the other side of that coin is that it's going to hold its edge longer.
Exactly.
Okay, so when you're in the field, if your knife's good and sharp, you're going to be able to get through an animal pretty easily, unless you start dinging the bone quite a bit, which does happen, especially in the dark. Don't ask me how I know, because then I cut them. Well, anyway, it's another story. But if you had to put an edge on it, you can.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to get through a whole animal no problem without having to sharpen with those fixed blades.
Yeah, and they're very, very nice. Though I believe that I have the Skinner. Jim, I hit a deer last year, all right, with my truck. And I didn't have a skinning knife in my truck. So he's like, no. You got to have something to keep in your truck. I believe that was the Skinner. By the way, that was just the coolest deal, too, because you can take them home now. Yeah. If something like that happens, you do everything legit over your phone. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so I'm down to the last couple minutes here, but I want to make sure that we let everybody know what's going on with Kershaw. Is there anything interesting coming out new that's, before Christmas, maybe, or something like that?
Yeah, we'll have a new product release in the fall. Okay. So pretty soon. There'll be several new models, both folders and fixed blades. We just released that kitchen set you were talking about was earlier this year.
Yeah, I get that all the time. That question at the very least.
Yeah, and then we have a once a month sale on our website, which is for August, is coming up next week. Okay. So be sure to check that out.
Are you guys doing the same big sale that you did last year and the year before, at least the ones I'm aware of at the factory itself?
Yeah, December 1st, the first weekend in December, we shut the factory down, at least a good portion of the factory, set up a big sale, It's really popular. Line sometimes is around the block.
Awesome.
But it goes real quick, and everybody has a good time with it.
And save a little bit of dough?
Yeah, you save money. It's on, you know, a lot of the product is cosmetic seconds, so they're deeply discounted.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, the cosmetic seconds, who cares? The blades are perfect. I'm just telling you, I got a chance to look at some of them. Thanks for coming in, but I'm not done with you. I'm going to make you stay with me. When we come back, we got the deal of the week for Fisherman's Marine.